It could come down to just a technicality. 15 families in 2 school districts are now asking the Ohio Supreme Court to force the state to open EdChoice enrollment.
Yeah, all because of that technicality. Now, lawmakers tried to stop the expansion of the EdChoice voucher program last week with a bill that would delay the enrollment period by about 60 days.
But there may be a problem with that bill. Here's Ohio State House reporter Jason Aubrey with that story, and it's new at 5:30.
The lawsuit says 2 things. First, the enrollment period delay cannot go into effect because the bill it was attached to did not have an emergency clause. And second, the state cannot take the opportunity away from families to enroll in the program. The problem at hand stems from how the bill was passed. Here is Senator Matt Dolan from last Friday when this all went down.
They sent us a bill that they believe takes effect immediately. I, as a lawyer, and other lawyers are concerned that this bill will not take place immediately.
That's because it did not carry what is called an emergency clause, which makes it go into effect as soon as the governor signs the bill, avoiding a 90-day waiting period. In a tweet over the weekend, Speaker Householder wrote, "Not my first rodeo. 1, LSC researched and drafted amendment. 2, House legal staff reviewed its legality. 3, outside counsel reviewed amendment. 4, Rep. Seitz, highly respected attorney in parentheses, reviewed and offered the amendment in session." They believe that because the bill has an appropriation of money, it should go into effect immediately. But the Buckeye Institute, which watches all legislation, says that may not be true.
My understanding, generally speaking, is it usually has to be intrinsically related to ongoing government expenses. And there's a real question here because these are obviously expenses that follow into a different fiscal year.
And that question has been asked in the form of a lawsuit by Citizens for Community Values.
We have told them that we would be willing to take the state to court, and they did not listen.
The Speaker did not respond to my question about why he would run the risk of being wrong about when the bill would go into effect, especially when there was already a process that would make the bill go into effect immediately. That is indisputable. Local for you at the State House, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.